Bigfoot and hey, a Sasquatch looking for some squash.
Hello, Tombstoners. Once again, welcome to the Band Cave, Tombstone Television, episode 3. Glad everybody could make it. We got a very special show today. I'm real excited to announce we're going to have a world premiere video. We're going to be showing to all the Tombstoners out there shortly. Last week, we had a lot going on with our guest. Didn't have enough time to get to some questions. Like I promised, I got some questions to get to, and we're going to do that right now. First question comes from Jackie Norton from Pleasant Grove. Jackie writes, Tombstone, I heard you used to be a pro wrestler. If so, is this true, and how did that come about? Well, Jackie, yes and no is the answer to that question. Yes, I actually was a pro wrestler. At the time, I didn't know pro wrestling was fake. And so the no question comes a little later because, I used to show up to a lot of the matches and, like there always is, later on and after about 4 or 5 matches, it gets some mayhem going on in the ring, and back then I'd be in the audience, had a couple, 2, 3 beers and Booker T's getting double teamed by like Conan and 3 other guys, and everyone's just standing around like nothing's going on, just watching. So, I get up, throw my beer in the ring, and then jump in the ring myself and, commence to whooping ass and trying to help this sumbitch out. And, all this security comes jumping in the ring, and everybody's getting all excited, and we're all getting kind of, cuffed and restrained by the security and the police, and they're hauling all of us wrestlers on outside of the building, and everyone's just hooting and hollering, and I'm thinking to myself, we're gonna have one badass battle royal once we get to the jail cell, so I'm getting pretty humped up, and we get outside the arena, and all of a sudden these guys all buddy up, and them and the security people, they walk off their way, and that's kind of when I noticed the guys that grabbed me had little different uniforms. And, so it got confusing, the cops kept telling me wrestling is fake, and, I'd heard things like that before, people told me there wasn't a Santa Claus, but, every Christmas Eve, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer leaves a big old smoking elk turd right outside the band cave. It was shaped like a mistletoe, So, I wasn't believing it. So, I kept coming to the shows, kept getting in the ring. Cops kept telling me it was fake. I didn't believe them. And, finally, the owner of the company came and got a hold of me, and he's the one that really broke the news as far as, wrestling is fake. And I was crushed, anyway, I dealt with the, one good thing did come out of it. Shot that damn elk that next Christmas Eve, man, made this good elk stew, so. But yeah, it's true, I was a pro wrestler, I just was never really quite on the payroll, so to say. Anyways, great question, Jackie. Let me go to another question here. This question comes from Tammy Tanner, Salt Lake. Tammy writes, Tombstone, when do we get to see your new video about the Sasquatch and the Squash Snatch up and down the Wasatch? Tammy, I'm glad you brought that up. We are world premiering a video today on Tombstone Jesus, but Sasquatch video unfortunately is not going to be the video we're going to show right now. And reason being is I'm still working on my damn Sasquatch suit. I got about 2 more bear hides and about 3 more elk pelt. And, you know, hopefully by then I can get them stitched together and get this damn suit ready to go, you know. And, you know, a lot of you people out there probably wondering why I don't just get the real Sasquatch to be in the video. And, well, the son of a bitch won't do it. So I got to make my own suit. You know, everybody knows that Sasquatch has been crawling around the compound and scaring all the critters. It's been going on for some time. And, you know, he don't want to cooperate with me, so I'll make my own damn Sasquatch suit. And, you know, in the meantime, I want y'all to enjoy this brand new world premiere video. This is called The Red Old Car. Check it out. Alright, welcome back, Tombstoners. That was the world premiere of the railroad car, which is, you know, a badass song. Song about me and Whitehead and some things that we did together. And there's some truth in there. There's one thing in particular I want to point out. There's a photograph of an individual, I'm sure you've seen it, jumping off of a trestle. A trestle was something that's long gone, but back in the 70s and early 80s, you went up Provo Canyon, had a good time, and maybe you had a big enough pair of balls, you would jump off that trestle. And you had to land in the exact right part of the river to pull that shit off. I had a friend who jumped off the backside, broke his leg. People were getting hurt all the time. It took a pair to jump off the trestle, let alone dive off the trestle. That's Bert Oliver. You people might know him, but anyways,